bombarded with a lot of stock market tips, charts, analyst views, and research calls with respect to the current market scenario, and you yourself are not aware what are the basics of demat and then exchanges and a legal framework followed in India. In this short video, we break it down for you to understand yet simple and an effective concept of a demat, of an exchange, and the legal framework followed in India. If you like this video, do like, share, and subscribe for yet simple yet effective concepts. Hello guys, welcome to another video on basics of stock markets. In this video, let's understand the basics which you should know before starting your investment journey. To understand this, let's begin with a question answer series with the expert himself. Hello sir, let's discuss some basics of stock markets where it will be helpful for them to understand. So what is an IPO?
Well, the full form of IPO is initial public offer. What it means is, if any company wants to get listed on stock exchanges, it has to come up with the IPO or the initial public offer, which we say, where company collects money from the applicants and allots them shares. For example, NSDL came out recently with an IPO, and as applicants we can apply for their shares. Mostly there's an oversubscription in a good company's IPO, and the bids received are much higher than the shares issued, so it leads to oversubscription. But not everybody gets an allotment. The one who gets allotment are called shareholders. Money gets deducted from their bank via ASBA or UPI these days, and shares get credited in their demat account.
So I have a question with respect to IPO. Is IPO primary market or secondary market?
Well, IPO is the same as primary market. Secondary market is where you buy shares on exchanges like NSE, BSE through a broker. In India, it is mandatory to buy shares via brokers, like in the secondary market, like Zerodha, Kotak, Motilal Oswal, or Angel, IIFL. These are all the main brokers, and people taking their franchises are the sub-brokers.
So the next one is, you mentioned demat account. So I get confused with terms like demat, depository participant. It's just too confusing. Can you throw some light on that too, please?
Yeah, in India, there are two depositories with NSDL and CDSL. So all the shares which you or me or anyone buys are either stored at NSDL or they are stored at CDSL. These are hence called the two depositories of India. Now, depository participant which you asked me, they are registered with NSDL or CDSL or both, and they facilitate storage of these shares, and they are called the intermediaries. So all these above brokers which we discussed like Zerodha, Angel, IIFL, these are also registered as depository participants, and it also includes various banks also, as well as custodians like stock holdings, which act as depository participants.
थोड़ा simple language में can you break this down?
Sure. नेट आपने एक्सचेंज से शेयर खरीदे और वो डीमैट में रखे हैं स्टोर करके. डीमैट अकाउंट इज नथिंग बट लाइक अ बैंक अकाउंट. इंस्टेड ऑफ मनी शेयर्स आर लाइंग देयर. बैंक अकाउंट आपका जैसे डिफरेंट बैंक्स में होता है लाइक HDFC, SBI, सेम वे शेयर्स आपके डिफरेंट डीपीज के पास होते हैं लाइक जीरोधा, कोटक, एंजल, IIFL, और बैंक्स आल्सो लाइक PNB, BOB, ऑल मेजर बैंक्स. And these DPs or the depository participants are registered with two depositories in India, which I explained, NSDL or CDSL. Hope this is useful as well as interesting now.
Absolutely, sir. Now I understand what's NSE, BSE, NSDL, CDSL, broker, DP. Lots of doubts got cleared. One more word which I hear is SEBI. What is SEBI and what is their role?
Well, SEBI is the main governing body of the stock markets in India. Be it exchanges, brokers, DPs, etc. Everybody is governed by SEBI. It's a regulatory body. जैसे बैंक की apex body or the governing body is RBI, वैसे SEBI is the governing body for financial markets in India. So all your stocks, mutual fund industry, everything is governed by SEBI.
Don't forget to go through this video before you start your investment journey. And if you've already started, it's always good to know the basic things.